Alright, let's talk about planetary synastry, Earth's relationship with other worlds. First, we start with the solar system as a relationship system. Alright? I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. You've already learned about individual charts on this channel. You've learned about collective charts on this channel. You've learned about Earth's chart on this channel. And you've learned about the noosphere on this channel. Now I'm gonna show you how it all connects. Essentially, ignore these things. The solar system is not a collection of isolated objects. It's a relationship system. Every planet has a chart. Every planet has transits. Every planet has a noosphere if it has conscious life, and some do. And these planets are in synastry with each other. Earth has a relationship with Mars, with Venus, with Jupiter. These relationships affect everything from geology to evolution to the possibility of life. And today, we will cast the synastry charts for Earth and its neighbors. We'll see how these relationships have shaped Earth's history, and we'll explore the implications for humanity's future, including our relationships with other worlds. Let's look at Earth and Mars' synastry, the sibling rivalry. Beginning with Mars, because it's Earth's closest planetary sibling. So the natal chart of Mars reconstructed. Now, Mars' birth was its formation, approximately 4.6 billion years ago. Using the same methods we use for Earth, we've reconstructed its probable natal positions. Alright, Mars, Sun in Aries, fitting. Mars is the ruler of Aries. Moon in Scorpio, intense, secretive, transformative. Mercury in Aries, direct, impulsive communication. Venus in Taurus, stable values, love of physicality. Mars in Aries, Mars in its own sign, pure, unfiltered, Martian energy. Jupiter in Sagittarius, expansion through exploration. Saturn in Capricorn, structure through discipline. Uranus in Sagittarius, revolutionary exploration. Neptune in Scorpio, transcendent transformation, and Pluto in Libra, balanced destruction. Earth-Mars synastry aspects. Now we compare Earth's chart with Mars's chart. So Earth's Sun is in Taurus, and it's squaring Mars' Sun in Aries, 15 degrees Taurus to 0 degrees Aries, 15 degrees of an orb, but by sign, a square. Earth's stable, nurturing identity in Taurus squares Mars' impulsive, pioneering identity, Aries. It's a fundamental tension. So Earth wants to maintain, preserve, and nurture, and Mars wants to explore, initiate, and conquer. The square explains the history of Earth-Mars relations. Mars has always beckoned, the red star in the sky, the symbol of war, the challenge to explore. Earth has always resisted. Stay home, tend the garden, be safe. But squares create action, and the tension between Earth and Mars is driven. The development of astronomy, watching Mars, the space race, going to Mars, and the dream of colonization, making Mars like Earth. So Earth's moon reconstructed, squaring Mars's Mars. Earth's destroyed moon, original emotional body, squared Mars's raw action energy. This suggests that Earth's original emotional nature was in conflict with Mars's assertiveness. The Theia impact may have been triggered by this tension, a cosmic argument between sibling planets. Let's look at Earth's Venus in Gemini, trining Mars, Jupiter, and Sagittarius. So Earth's love of diversity, Venus in Gemini, harmonizes with Mars' expansion through exploration, Jupiter and Sagittarius. This trine explains why Earth and Mars are drawn to each other despite their differences. Earth loves the diversity that Mars' exploration could bring, and Mars loves the richness that Earth's life offers. Earth's Mars in Cancer, opposite Mars' Saturn in Capricorn. Earth's protective action, Mars in Cancer, opposes Mars' structured limits, Saturn in Capricorn. Earth wants to protect life, Mars' structure, thin atmosphere, cold temperatures, opposes that protection. This opposition is the reason Mars is so hostile to Earth life, and the reason Earth keeps trying to change that. Alright, remind myself I'm on part 3. I don't want to get yelled at for not erasing anything. Shout out to my other video I just filmed. Alright. So, yeah. We're looking at the Earth-Mars relationship in practice. So how does this synastry even manifest on a geological level? Let's observe it. So first of all, Mars' influence on Earth is real, and the two planets exchange material through meteorites. Martian rocks have been found on Earth. Earth rocks have been found on Mars. This is physical synastry. The planets literally touch. On a biological level, if life exists on Mars and we have strong evidence it once did, then Earth and Mars may have exchanged life through panspermia. Meteor impacts can eject life-bearing rocks that travel between planets. Earth and Mars may be siblings not just in formation, but in biology. Now, on a psychological level, Mars has always symbolized war, aggression, masculinity, in human astrology. This isn't arbitrary, it's synastry. Mars's energy resonates with Earth's and humans, as Earth's consciousness organ perceives that resonance as mythology. Let's look at the current transits. 2026, this year, we have transiting Saturn in Aries, conjunct Mars's natal sun, 0 degrees Aries. It's a major transit for Mars. Its identity is being structured, limited, and defined. For Earth, this transit activates the Earth-Mars square, Earth-Sun in Taurus square Mars-Sun in Aries. Earth feels Mars' identity crises as a tension in our own identity. This may manifest as renewed focus on Mars exploration, sending humans, debates about protecting Mars from Earth contamination, conflicts over who owns Mars, nations, corporations, humanity, and a shift in humanity's relationship with the war archetype. Alright, let's observe Earth and Venus' synastry. The beloved sister. So, Venus' natal chart on a theoretical basis. Sun in Libra, Venus' own sign, love, beauty, harmony. Moon in Taurus, emotional stability, sensuality, also exalted, of course. Mercury in Libra, diplomatic communication. Venus in Libra, pure Venusian energy. Mars in Scorpio, intense, secretive action. Jupiter in Cancer, exalted, nurturing, expansion. Saturn in Capricorn, disciplined, structure. Uranus in Sagittarius, revolutionary exploration. Neptune in Scorpio, transcendent transformation. Pluto in Virgo, transformative service. Let's look at the aspects in synastry. Alright, so first of all, we have Earth's Sun in Taurus trining Venus' Sun in Libra. So 15 degrees Taurus to 0 degrees Libra, 75 degrees orb, a trine by sign. Earth's stable identity harmonizes with Venus' harmonious identity. This is a beautiful aspect. Earth and Venus are naturally aligned. They both value beauty, stability, and life. This trine explains why Venus is the evening star, the beautiful, comforting presence in our sky. It's not random. Venus' energy genuinely resonates with Earth's. So, Earth's Venus in Gemini conjunct Venus' Moon in Taurus. Earth's love of diversity aligns closely with Venus' emotional nature. Earth's values and Venus' feelings are in sync, and this is why Venus has always been associated with love, art, beauty, qualities Earth deeply values. Next, Earth's Mars in Cancer square Venus' Mars in Scorpio. Earth's protective action squares Venus' intense action. When Earth acts to protect, it conflicts with Venus' deeper, more transformative action. And the square may manifest as tension between preservation, Earth, versus transformation, Venus, surface protection versus deep change, and maternal care versus passionate intensity. And Earth's Jupiter conjunct Uranus in Sagittarius, opposite Venus' Saturn in Capricorn. Earth's explosive expansion opposes Venus' structured limits. Earth wants to grow, explode, diversify. Venus wants to maintain structure, limit, and this opposition creates a push-pull between the two planets, Earth's wildness versus Venus' order. Let's observe the Earth-Venus relationship in practice on an astronomical level first. Venus and Earth. Venus is Earth's twin in size and composition, but its atmosphere is a runaway greenhouse, hot enough to melt lead. Venus shows Earth what could have been, what might yet become if we don't care for our atmosphere. On a mythological level, every human culture has associated Venus with love, beauty, fertility. This is synastry. Venus's energy resonates with Earth's, and humans perceive it as the goddess of love. Now we observe our current transits. So this year, Pluto's in Aquarius and it's squaring Venus's natal Pluto in Virgo. Venus is undergoing deep transformation of its service structures. Pluto in Virgo, for Earth, this activates the Venus-Earth connection, potentially manifesting as transformation of how humanity relates to love and beauty. changes in art, aesthetics, values, and shifts in relationships, personal and international. Let's talk about Earth and Jupiter. The beneficent uncle. Alright, beneficent uncle. So Jupiter's natal chart, Sun in Sag, which is Jupiter's own sign, Moon in Pisces, compassionate, dissolving, Mercury in Sag, expansive thought, Venus in Scorpio, intense love, Mars in Sag, exploratory action, Jupiter in Sag, pure Jupiterian, Jovian, Saturn in Cap, structured wisdom, Uranus in Sag, revolutionary expansion, Neptune in Scorpio, transcendent transformation, and Pluto in Libra, balance power. Alright. The synastry between Earth and Jupiter. Well, Earth's Sun in Taurus is trine Jupiter's Sun in Sag. So Earth's stable identity harmonizes with Jupiter's expansive identity, and this trine explains why Jupiter is considered benefic. Its energy naturally supports Earth's growth, and Earth's Jupiter conjunct Uranus in Sag, conjunct Jupiter's Sun. Earth's explosive expansion aligns with Jupiter's core identity. This conjunction amplifies Jupiter's influence on Earth. Every Jupiter transit is magnified. So Earth's Saturn in Capricorn, sextiling Jupiter's Saturn in Capricorn. Earth's structure harmonizes with Jupiter's structure. Both planets respect order, discipline, hierarchy, and the sextile creates a foundation of mutual understanding. Alright, let's look at our planetary synodic cycles as relationship transits. So just as individuals have relationship transits when transiting planets activate synastric aspect, when transiting planets activate synastric aspects, planets have synodic cycles, right? The cycles of their apparent motion relative to each other as seen from the sun. So the Earth-Mars synodic cycle, approximately 26 months. Every 26 months, Earth and Mars align, opposition from the sun's perspective, and this is when Mars is closest to Earth, brightest in our sky. In synastric terms, this is a relationship anniversary, a time where the Earth-Mars connection is activated. Historically, these periods correlate with increased focus on Mars in astronomy and mythology, peaks in space exploration activity, and wars and conflicts on Earth, Mars energy amplified. The 2026 Earth-Mars synodic cycle. So this year, Earth and Mars will reach opposition. This opposition will occur with Saturn in Aries, conjunct Mars, Sun, and Pluto in Aquarius squaring both. It's a highly charged relationship moment. Earth and Mars are not just meeting, they're meeting during major transits for both planets. We expect intensified Mars exploration plans, debates about Mars colonization, possible conflicts related to space resources, and a collective focus on the warrior archetype. Let's look at the moon's role. Earth's reconstructed emotional body. So we talked about, well, we haven't discussed Earth's moon in this synastric analysis yet in this video, and that's because Earth's moon is unique. It's not a separate planet, but a part of the Earth that became separate. The moon is Earth's reconstructed emotional body. After the Theia impact destroyed Earth's original moon, the debris reformed into our current moon. In synastric terms, the moon is Earth's most intimate relationship. They are forever bound, forever dancing. In the moon's chart, if we cast one, would show Sun in position at moon's formation, strong Cancer influence, moon rules Cancer, and aspects reflecting its traumatic birth. The Earth-Moon synastry is a parent-child relationship with a twist. The moon is both child, born from Earth, and parent, stabilizing Earth's axis. This relationship is why the moon has such power in human astrology. It's not just a satellite, it's Earth's emotional body externalized. Implications for humanity. What does planetary synastry mean for us? We are children of a relationship. Earth's chart exists in relation to other planets. Our astrology is nested within these larger relationships. When you read a chart, you're reading not just an individual, but the product of planetary relationships. Space exploration is relationship work. When we send probes to Mars, we're not just exploring, we're building relationships. Every successful mission strengthens the Earth-Mars connection. Every failure is a relationship wound. Colonization is intimacy. Before you guys tweak out, here's what I mean. If humans settle on Mars, Earth and Mars will enter a new phase of their relationship. From distant siblings to co-parents of a new branch of life, this will change both planets' charts. Alright, NHI contact is planetary synastry. When we contact NHIs, we're not just contacting individuals, we're initiating a relationship between Earth and another world. That relationship will have its own synastry, its own transits, its own karmic patterns. Alright, now I want to look at just the fact that, Earth has a chart, and the noosphere is Earth's evolving self-awareness. The planets have charts, and these charts are in synastry with Earth's. You, as individuals, are nested within all of this. Your personal chart is a fractal expression of Earth's chart filtered through the noosphere in the context of planetary relationships. The 2026 moment is significant because multiple cycles are converging, which we've talked about. Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn in Aries, Neptune in Aries, Uranus in Gemini, Earth's own transits in planetary synodic cycles. Let's go through some questions and then we'll be done with this video, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, so our 3 questions. Can planets have consciousness? Define consciousness. If consciousness is the ability to process information, respond to stimuli, and maintain coherent identity, then yes, planets have consciousness. It's not like ours. It's slower, vaster, more distributed, but it's real. The noosphere is Earth's consciousness. Jupiter's consciousness would be something else, maybe expressed through its moons, its storms, its magnetic field. We're only beginning to understand. Second question, will humans ever communicate directly with planetary consciousness? Well, some already do. Indigenous cultures have always spoken of the Earth as a living being. Mystics have communed with planetary energies. The difference is that now we're developing the scientific framework to understand these experiences. The noosphere is the interface. As we learn to access it collectively, we'll also learn to perceive other planetary noospheres. But what about the sun? The sun is at the center. Literally and metaphorically, its consciousness would be the most advanced in the solar system. We are not ready for that conversation yet. Alrighty. And our closing thoughts. The Earth is not a stage, it's a character. The planets are not actors, they're relationships. The noosphere is not a concept, it's a living field. And you're not just reading charts, you're participating in the largest story ever told, the story of a solar system becoming conscious of itself. Alright, the Earth does not belong to us, we belong to the Earth, and now we are learning that the Earth belongs to the solar system, and the solar system to the galaxy, and the galaxy to something vaster still. We are nested in consciousness all the way up. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you in the next one. Piscean out.